Thanks, everyone. I'm going to talk about the rise of digital today. I have no conflicts of interests. So a little bit background about the topic. So the definition of digital, according to the Cambridge Dictionary, very broadly, digital means being connected with the use of computer technology, especially the internet. And if we have a look at the statistics in Asia Pacific region, over 56% of the population had internet access in 2020, which is not bad. And what does digital actually mean to you? So for commercial companies, digital is a new way of engaging with customers. For educational institute, digital is a new way of delivering and learning new knowledge and skills. And for healthcare, it's a new way of seeking medical care or taking care of patients. But for each and every one of us, digital may be a new way of living and communicating. For example, shopping online, paying via Apple Pay or WeChat Pay, or chatting over Facebook, WeChat, or WhatsApp instead of writing letters. So digitalization has shaped how we view things, how we think, how we act, and how we live. So digital should be seen as less of a thing, but more of a way of doing things. It's actually in all walks of our lives. For example, in agriculture, farmers has used various digital technologies to help them manage their livestock farming. For example, they use ear sensor, nose halter, or neck collars, or leg pedometer to track the temperature or health status or their drinking and eating behavior, or identify their location. And they can also use a roaming function sensor to detect the or malfunctionality of the rumens of a cow. Or they can use tail head sensor or vaginal thermistor to detect calving activities. So basically to tell the farmers when the cow is delivering a baby. And they can also use milking robot to help get milk out of a cow. And in pig farms, farmers have used sound analysis technology to detect coughs of their pigs. So basically aiming to early detect pneumonia among their pigs, which can be disastrous for a pig farm. And all this information can be transmitted to their information management system in a tablet or mobile phone or a computer via internet. And in the manufacturing industry, digitalization has been used to automatically assemble cars instead of manually assemble this, which the digitalization can be a lot more efficient and productive in a more time-saving and cost-saving manner. And in the service industry, take the health industry, for example, the digital health has rapidly grown, especially during the COVID-19. For example, the Tencent company has developed this WeDoctor global consultation platform, which gathered over 20,000 physicians to provide free consultation services to the global population. And artificial intelligence has also been used in chest CT technology, which can help identify COVID-19 related pneumonia and prevent physicians from being exposed to COVID-19 with non-inferior accuracy compared to professional physicians. And there's also growing voices about us entering a Industry 4 period. And it's a German ideology. It's a concept that promotes the combination of the Internet of Things, big data, social media, computer science, sensors, artificial intelligence, robotics for the production, distribution, and use of physical goods. And the 5G technology is a breakthrough revolution of internet speed, which is considered to be able to accelerate the digitalization process. However, there is also skepticism about the Industry 4 ideology because one cannot expect a meaningful conversation with a robot as you have with a family member or friend. So connection is not equal to communication. And also there's a large amount of information that is connected, but not used properly for making wise decisions. So basically wasted its true value. And there's also widespread of misinformation and disinformation, which actually cause harm offline. For example, attacks against against health workers, as well as death attributed to COVID-19 because of the mis and disinformation. And it's also likely to lead to capital concentration or monopolization by big tech companies, further marginalizing the vulnerable groups and broaden the economic and social inequalities between the developed and underdeveloped areas, which may not have internet access. There are also concerns about technological unemployment and no creation of new jobs for human beings. And also there's a general lack of regulations and laws for the digital world. There are issues over privacy and data protection. Also, there are very complex ethical issues. Who should be responsible for a tech-related disaster? And how do we protect people from security threats like hacking, cybercrime, and cyber terrorism? And when we are embracing the technological changes, are we losing some of our humanism? And the COVID-19, it does not create digitalization, but only accelerates and catalyzes the digitalization process, driving all of us towards a digital life and work style. So people start talking about the new concepts of digital citizenship or digital communities or digital societies. So basically, it's a continuous process of the pursuit of a evolving society and world by leveraging technologies and translating this into social impacts. For example, using these technologies to tackle a pandemic like COVID-19. So we use these technologies not simply because it's trendy, but in a way of how this can help us achieve the sustainable development goals. So nowadays, technologies are not just technologies, but also about people, relationships, organizations, culture, policies, and systems. And it's driving us towards a new social ecosystem for a digital world. Actually, there's evidence that 70% of all digital initiatives do not reach their goals. And high-tech digital machines are very expensive, but not necessarily mean rewards that are worth of equivalent or more. So at the end of the presentation, I would like to have you think a little bit more about the values that is created by digitalization, or what values you aim to create when you are thinking of adopting a digital technology. So in summary, digitalize to live, but not live to digitalize. Thank you.